Fine. I want you to step around the other side of the truck. Sir, why don't you step over here? Ma'am, just stay at the motorcycle, please. Keep your hands up for me. I understand that you're armed. That's fine. Then put your hands right there on that pole. It's right there on the pole. Thank you for your cooperation. Just bear with me. All right.
In body cam footage out of Flagler County in Florida, we see a sheriff's deputy pull up to an alleged road rage incident unfolding.
So the firearm is where?
On this side, my right arm side, under my right arm.
Can you drop your knife?
It's all right. It's good. Just keep cooperating. Thank you. Thank you. That's fine.
Hey, you're good with him? I'm going to help him.
Secure him. Just stay put with me. We're going to work this out.
I know you're good.
No, you didn't cooperate.
A weapon.
Right, by the okay, so where's the firearm?
Other side. That's the my phone and the clip. I got him.
Is he secure?
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
You get the firearm?
As we see both of these men put in cuffs, we can't ignore how this interaction could have gone if the armed man was anybody else, especially after hearing that the other road-raging man was armed with a knife. Now, obviously, cooperation with the armed man definitely played a role in how he was handled by these deputies, but we've seen too many examples showing that's not enough for some law enforcement officers when they know a potential suspect is armed.
I was making a right turn. I made a right on red. They didn't like that. They were in front of me. Okay. He slams on his bike brakes, so I stop. I slow down. Yeah. He keeps going. She's throwing things out the back of that little pouch on her bike there, throwing things at my vehicle. I try to go around him, then he speeds up. Finally, he pulls to the right. He lets me around him. I live right here. So I make the left turn to go home, and I pulled over because he's behind me again. Yeah. So that's when I called you guys. I got up my vehicle. I called you guys.
Who had the gun? Who had the knife?
He's got the gun. He had the gun. He pulled it out on me. I have the knife. A knife ain't much against the gun, obviously.
So you pointed the gun directly at you?
They saw it. They had to see it. All these workers.
Did he make any statements when he pulled the gun out?
He said, "I will shoot you."
Okay. And where were you all?
I was right there by my driver's side door.
Okay. And he was parked right here?
Yep. And he walked directly up to me. Go get her phone. She's got it all on video. Okay. She's got it all on video.
His girl?
Yeah. Her. Right there.
Had her phone out for it?
Yep. She was videoing.
Now that we've heard this man's side of the story, who again was the one who called the cops in the first place, let's see what the other man's wife recorded on her phone before the deputies arrived.
You're a dumbass. Turn right on red with green lights.
So why would you pull out a knife?
You're on a firearm. It's going to be November, Charlie, November 328. 10 328. Again on the dot.
Oh, no, babe, I got it on film.
So why would you swing on him? Why would you even pull out a knife?
So now, after watching video, it was actually this guy who provoked the attack by pulling out his knife and swinging on the armed man.
Did you guys see anything?
Oh yeah.
What'd you guys say?
They stopped right here, started arguing, got on the truck, went to slice the knife at the biker dude.
Yeah.
Biker dude stepped back and pulled the gun out on him. And then the guy in his truck, they were like squared off for like 2 minutes in the street like they was about to scrap, and then that's when the dude in the truck took the knife and sliced it at him.
Did he jump out of the car with the knife automatically in his hand?
Yeah, he had that. It was like a knife, not a big old knife.
Okay.
And I guess he was slinging the knife around at the light where this altercation had started, I reckon.
Okay.
I don't know what happened prior to that, why they were yelling at each other. Maybe that dude cut them off on the motorcycle.
Yeah, that's all I heard.
And then he was talking about like hitting them, and the biker dude was like, just kind of be big in front of his old lady, and then that dude like knife on him, and someone got him with it. And then that dude pulled his gun on him, and then they called the police.
Did he have the knife in his whole entire hand when he jumped out of the car?
He had it at some point.
Sure.
I want to say he had it like in maybe his pocket or something at first.
When he got out, I seen him.
He was standing right here. I was underneath the bucket,
That was right here.
And there's a tow truck, a flatbed right there at first. So yeah, if you seen them jump out with it, then because
Do you mind writing a statement? Giving a statement?
1315.
All right, just give me a
it wasn't
second.
shortly after when he started swinging the old knife around.
After the electrical workers share what they saw, corroborating the video evidence and testimony from the motorcyclist's wife, the deputy then goes back to confront the knife-wielding man. After a brief discussion with his fellow deputies, they end up charging the knife-wielding man with a felony aggravated assault with a deadly weapon charge, also having the knife confiscated for evidence. The felony charge would eventually be lowered to a misdemeanor deadly weapon charge that the knife-wielding man will face in court later this year. It's not every day that we see baseline competence from law enforcement, but we have to give credit where it is due, as the de-escalation tactics and basic humanity from these cops diffuse the situation while actually solving the current problem, which is quite rarely seen in America's policing forces today.